quite an unusual look. Look a bit like a French musketeer, maybe. Anyway, I didn't think we'd be making a video today, but I've started taking out this sort of sill extension, and it's looking crusty. So I thought I'd better bring you in quickly, show you what I'm finding, what we're doing, and thoughts. Might not be alone. You can see I'm sort of taking it away very carefully, grinding it back, cutting it where I can, and it's looking pretty horrible in there, isn't it? Pretty nasty. So I'm going to carry on cutting this back, and I'm going to have to get a wire brush on there, and I really don't know quite what to do with that. I am yet to make my mind up. So it's not too bad over there. Well, when I say not too bad, it's totally missing. That's what I meant to say, sorry. So a bit more grinding, bit of cleaning up, and then get the camera in. Not looking great. So bit of a wire brush on there, and then a reassessment what I'm going to be doing. I think I might be changing a bit of this sill, hopefully. Maybe not the floor. Let's have a... Yeah, it's not very good, is it? One day I won't make that noise when looking at this car. One day it'll be, oh, maybe not that noise. So I am going to have to look at panels, I think. I know I could probably fabricate this. I could probably repair the floor pan. So I've got this piece here. You can see it tucks underneath. Now I think this might have been overplated, I'd say. So I'm going to say it has, because you can see there. So the sill, or the upstand to the sill, is actually that part behind. Don't know if you can see that. And I think that this part's been put in. I'm not too sure. I'm going to have a look at some panels. I'm not going to change the floor. Maybe I've already got one. Might already have one of these bits. I think that this part of the upstand of the sill needs changing. That's all right. The sort of part across the top here is fine. That's okay. It's all right. This is why I couldn't really see what was going on. Maybe I'm just going to cut a small piece out here. In fact, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut a piece out, because if you look on the inside, which I can't really show you, but it's solid. There's actually no... I don't think what I'm touching here is the same piece that's on the back. There's obviously been some kind of bodgery going on. Over here, I think that's salvageable. Maybe a new bit of floors needed. So, again, if you look closely here, you can see the new metal I've put in, and I couldn't get this corner down. That's because there's another piece of metal on the inside here. So I think this needs sorting out a little bit. I don't think it's quite right. But I think what I'll do here is just cut a small section out, bend that in, and then I can weld that all together. I'm not going to change all this. Yeah, there's a bit of cutting out here. What I'm going to do in the meantime, I've started preparing, is fixing this bottom sill here. It'd be nice to have some kind of progress rather than finding more problems. But I think I'm going to cut that out now gently. As I thought, the sill that I can see on the inside is not the metal I'm touching. Yeah, it's been plated over, which is kind of a good thing, I think, because I think I can clean this up, cut that off, cut down here as carefully as I can, and then grind this back, and dare I say, just plate that together. There's a lot of metal there. So yeah, I'm going to keep grinding away. Maybe it's just grinding away today, and then I can weld everything up at the same time. So anyway, keep going. I'm cutting very neatly through here. I'll probably continue to cut up to about here where that weld is, and then I'll grind to see what we've got around this area. About an hour's gone by, and actually I'm quite pleased with how things have gone. Definitely some bodgery here. So what I'm going to do, I think, is first of all I'm going to fix, because this isn't just, there's no welding here. Probably got to cut it out. So I've got the mask on, that sounds a bit weird. So I'm going to maybe get a couple of Tech screws in there, and then I can clamp that down. I can put some welds in there, just tack it in place so it's actually doing something. And then I'm going to cut in a piece and run it through here and attach it to the floor pan, and then weld that all up to here. And I might even put some spot welds or some plug welds in there too. I am going to address these holes here, but I'm going to do that on the inside, I think, once it's rolled back over again. There's me thinking I was done with welding. I'm definitely not. Over here, this needs clamping and welding as well. So I think I have got some welds in there anyway, but no, I haven't, because I only did this section here. So again, I think I'm going to put some Tech screws, and then I can weld that. And then as we come over to here, there's a little bit of fray there that I need to take off. What am I going to do here? Oh yes, I'm going to Tech screw through here and then weld up this seam here. And then that's that, I think. Yeah, I think that's it. Got some pinholes here. I'll see if I can repair them. Look at that pinhole, and then I'll make another hole. Let's see how I get on. I think I'm going to just do a bit more work around here. I don't know if you can see. It needs just a... That nearly cut me. Let's have a quick live action. Seeing what the hell's going on. Yeah, you can see there's still some old metal in there. Not much though. Just an old weld, I think. There's a big hole now. Quite thin, obviously. Yeah, it'll be okay. Oh, and I'm also going to drill, don't let me forget, I'm going to drill some holes here so that when I've put the plate on, I can then plug weld it as well, just to triple make sure it's okay. So that's the plan. I honestly thought I'd come out here just to do a little bit of grinding and stuff today, but we seem to be getting into it. So, clamped this together, Tech screwed it so I can get some good welds in through there and there. Tech screw, can stitch this bit back together. Oh, that reminds me, actually, I need to sort out, when I screwed that part in, this part popped out. So you can see there's not really much holding it in. And then I can also weld in across the top here. And then make up a plate, I think, and just go over this area here. It's not going to be pretty, but it will do the job, and it saves me cutting everything out. I don't think I need to make a plate here. Well, maybe a patch. Well, definitely a patch here. So anyway, there you go. Not, you know, it's made me reflect a little bit and wonder if it's easier just to take whole panels out like I did on this side and, you know, crack on with it. And my conclusion is slowly becoming probably, yes, it is easier. But, because I've spent a lot more time on this side than that side, and this side's still got a lot of the old metal, and this side's predominantly new. So, anyway, lesson learnt. Let's do a bit of weld. Right, well, a bit of hit and miss with the old welds. I'm quite pleased with how that came together. It's holding really well. Looks pretty neat for me. New metal onto old. This was all really hard, really crusty, and there's quite a lot of crust behind there, so I don't know how you meant to clear that out, and yeah, it kept popping and burning and what have you. So probably going to go over that again. Any hints on how to deal with crusty joints, let me know. Maybe, just maybe, I should just cut it out. Tempted, actually. This went well. Stitched all that together there. So next time I am going to be plating this piece over here. Probably a little mini plate. Oh, when I put some welds in down here, which are fine, it's all new metal. So yeah, next one, plate, maybe cover piece. Before I do that, I'll be tidying up all around here and carrying on. But you know what? From a day of just a little bit of grinding, it's turned into, I mean, quite a lot of progress, really. I'm pleased I'm trying to salvage this. I was worried that all of this would need to come out, or, you know, bits of floor pan and stuff, but I don't think we're quite there yet. I mean, You know, hindsight's 2020. I probably should have changed all the sills and everything like I did on the other side. But the other side was so obviously totally rotten. This was less so. You live and learn, I guess. Anyway, that'll do for the time being. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all the advice and support. Bye now.